Off, it's flying across the map. It looks like we're ready to get into our first game of the day. Gentlemen, I'm going to leave it in your very capable hands to kick things off today. Take it away.
We've loaded up, we've already thanked the driver, and we're dropping in for round one of the ESL Katowice Royale Solos competition. Let's take a look at where people are going to end up dropping. We're on with Sumru to start things off over at Snobby Shores. Now, a really important thing, Hamlet, as you said, 5 in retail. There are a few condensed areas.
Butchered that intro, Christ.
Yeah.
Absolutely butchered the intro.
And Shaz doing some really, really unique work there, coming in, farming up as fast as he can.
Yeah, farming up, and as this action goes through, Boblik, we're now over at Dusty Divot. Oh, shotgun connects. Now they move onwards as we're on with Riltai. Riltai had a pretty good performance
Riltai absolutely smashed it yesterday. Absolutely smashed it with Icefire. Did a crazy clutch play with the minigun as well. So see how he takes down. Oh, he gets eliminated with a pump to the face. In fact, it was attack. Nicely done. Great patience there from Shaz, waiting for the edit play, and then bam, straight in there.
Yeah, Shaz ended up picking that one. I can hear as this is set up, and here we go. This is what we're talking about. Explosives on the third party, because in comes Ike just trying to take away as many of these walls. That's going to blast out the bottom side of that, but...
Yeah, Zyme getting pressured as well by those clingers as we switch up to the action again.
Build fight from Advice. He has managed to establish a little bit of a high ground. Doesn't quite connect with what he wanted at first. Now has been walled off. The exchange of high ground for now, and in a rough spot, the edit down. Tries to go through. Advice is going to fall to Blacks.
Very, very well played by Blacks, taking that high ground, pushing in aggressively.
Now, we're going to take a look back at what actually happened between Poverty and Jaichu. Poverty trying to get himself away, and he's jumping Jaichu. Oh, it was a third party all the way from the top of the mountain.
I was right. I called it. I'm quite happy with that.
Building shredded down on the edge of the zone. King has 2 Rift to goes, though.
He has got
this
the
so
ideal loadout. Honestly, right now, he wants to play this as chill as possible. I wouldn't even say engage right now, but obviously that Stormwing has other ideas in mind, really. I mean, he's just pushing in. Oh, we've got
King getting taken out from above. That's a lot of damage. Compact SMG was firing from Varaxa, and everything we said about the good loadout, unfortunately, wasn't enough. Must have missed a pump shot or didn't quite get enough damage, because Varaxa is pretty low from that exchange and ends up getting all of that good loot.
Varaxa actually just got started to get pressured with the stinks there as well on the back end of that. But he is going to be loving his late game now with those 2 Rift to goes.
Good example from hashtag what you were talking about with that heavy sniper rifle. Just blasts right through that brick wall, looking to try and get the angle, but the replace is on from Fake Smiley. These were 2 of our guys that did really well yesterday. Tries to fly through the wall, edits the window, doesn't quite get exactly what he's looking for. There's a ramp in the way now. Oh, there's the shot he was looking for. Eats through all of the shields, and Fake Smiley's going to try and just back away, get himself a little bit of height, and reassess this situation.
Smiley making a few little edit plays there, getting on the wrong side of his own ramp, so basically...
Oh, the trap! He actually got him! He trapped him! Hashtag falls to the trap! Smiley outplays! Oh, what a trap play! Yeah, it's going to push Zero off the top, as it may even have just stopped. We see Lothar, we see Star. Lothar's going to get pushed down from Kudaban. That heavy assault rifle from the side deals so much damage. If you get just 2 or 3 shots, it'll really consistently...
It's good for him. Just make sure that he holds a little bit more high ground, and he is on a little bit of a mountaintop there, so he's going to be good for those rotations. And the bases are spreading out everywhere, and we've only down to 52 players now. As the Storm Protection or Storm Surge kicks in.
That means the next 2 eliminations are the last 2 that you don't get placement points for, so nobody wants to die here. Kezi tries to get shots onto Precious and then another player, but takes damage from the side as he's moving towards the safe zone. But look at how many just shots from the side. That is now our 2 players eliminated to take us into placement points area. So Kezi knows he will at least get some points, and Richard is out on the very first placement points at 50th. So, as this game continues, we've already lost one of our duo's champions.
Indeed we have, and now he's going to be back in the lobby thinking about how he can improve him for his next game. And, oh, look at this. Vanox, did he just go down there?
Yep.
Yeah, I think he had a campfire out. He showed his weakness, and now going to be a little bit disappointed in himself as he goes back to the bus as well.
Looked like Shakuni actually picked him up there as large shield potion used, but not a lot of medium ammo for Kezi. He used a lot of it trying to spray people down, and that compact SMG does burn through ammo very quickly as well, so only 98 means he's actually going to have to just pick up some loot after getting eliminations here, and you can see Precious, oh, that's a lot of damage, now down to 43, does have a lot of small shield potions, but when you're getting pushed at the same time, can be difficult. Shaz is here, trying to pickaxe through the wall, just the replace is on from Precious. This is all he needs to do for now, but there has to be a situation to get out of here for Precious. He can redeploy if he goes outside.
He does, and that was some great play there coming from Precious.
Ooh.
Absolutely good timing. Like
He got Shaz! He actually killed him as we swapped to the side.
Very, very interesting. Gave him the time to actually heal up, and superb play coming out from Precious. I mean, Shaz, he had opportunities to actually get that elimination, but I think, you know, Precious reading the situations, reading exactly when his opponent was pickaxing and using the walls, and there we see the launch pad as Precious heads to the circle.
Yeah, somebody tagged him, though, as he hit that launch pad. As he was jumping back up, just the damage came through, and we are starting to lose more players. Noisy, one of the players I said I think was going to do well in solos on the top right part of your screen. He's in the safe zone now. We've lost a lot of people as Morovka picked up a kill for himself. Evil picks up an elimination for himself as well. As Macius, we can see Rift to go, Campfire, Launchpad, Traps, everything at this point. The traps have been a little more important in this game than others, so that's why I'm bringing it up.
Yes, they have. And Macius, actually, with that great loadout, but he also has opportunity. We're having this high tower here. He can actually shoot at people coming in from above. Icefire
got a
gets
gift.
the supplier. Getting that supply drop at the very top, though, he's going to be very pleased. Don't know what he actually got, though. It'd be interesting to see if he found a Rift to go or a launch pad.
That's what he'd be desperate for at this point. If
That's what I would be praying for right now, Stress. You know, whenever you get a late game like that, that is such a gift. Obviously, with so many eyes across this map, that supply drop is very rare to get indeed.
This zone is now going to move towards Salty, looking northeast on the movement path. So it means everybody up in that top right-hand corner of the zone is going to be good, but a lot of the congestion is down where it's moving from. So this is a bit of a risk. We're going to see a lot of people go. Good shots across from Macius to pick up that elimination. Vince died to the Storm at that point. Macius has those 3 eliminations already for points.
Yep, 15 points there for Macius. He's going to be happy with that. Precious on the move, trying to get this.
Oh, he got it! Actually managed to get the shot through as Sebas ends up falling. Precious, that's his 3rd elimination, and now he tries to move. He's going to go for that safe zone.
Lovely, lovely pump shot there. Quick edit play, fantastically done, and now he can keep on moving. He needs to find some time here to heal up. The Storm is going to push him. Obviously very weak, and that's not going to happen. Teak will eliminate him from the game. He sees him, does some excellent damage on the rotation, and playing it very slow. I love this positioning here right now.
Icefire has a little bit of the high ground by the looks of it, but look at where Shakuni and Dano are. They're all the way up at the top, but Shakuni is getting pressured at the top. Aiki has 5 eliminations here as Teak picks up another elimination for himself. Again, it's all about the high ground. Shakuni, Macius, Dino are in a good spot. Firing down the mountain is QV Bass, just getting as much as he can. Shakuni actually doesn't have an elimination though, so all of the points are going to come from placement for now. But if you're up at the top, you've got to be careful of people dropping up on with you as people start using those Rift to Goes.
Shakuni in a great position to actually do some more damage from up there. Just got to be careful of his, you know, make sure to keep an eye on his mats, see what he's running out of. He's obviously dropping down onto some other people's builds here, so 38 mats left. Minigun coming up. We saw how devastating that could be yesterday, and he's scared of it and pops his own launch pad to drop down to a lower level. He wants to save his mat. Good move there, and he still should be able to capitalize on the high ground. He's looking for an opportunity to drop down onto Mozart here.
Yeah, we're down to 7 people, but he's got to avoid that first exchange as Evil was up there as well. Evil's going to drop down. That's Mokash gone from this. Icefire is there. QLN is there, and they've Rift to go back up, so constantly juggling, drops into the Rift. Great play before it ends up expiring, and we've got 6 players left. Most of them are in the sky.
Everybody using that Rift to go to reset themselves, try and regain the high ground. Macius is going to have a bit of a problem here.
Oh, a lot of damage onto QLN. And I think Macius took damage down as we swapped away from him as well. Yeah, lost so much health before that shield kicked in that now any time in the zone is going to be able to take him out. Icefire drops through the top of the sky as well. And this is just such a juggle, such a recycle. Down to 4 players left as Varaxa, one of them, is going to take a lot of damage in that trade. But Macius ends up dying to the zone. That's the one we were talking about. 3 players left in this end game.
Varaxa, actually remember from the very early game, he got those 2 Rift to goes in that fight, and now it's paid off so dramatically.
Evil's gonna drop in. Varaxa is on low health. Shakuni full health. This is a tough situation for Varaxa to be in, and if he doesn't get some kind of healing, some kind of good position, he's gonna end up caught in the storm. Minigun will start to fire out, but remember that overheat, you cannot just keep going. Varaxa is down to Shakuni. 1 versus 1. It's Shakuni versus Evil. Minigun's gonna get it. Shakuni does end up taking this game and game 1 of the Katowice Royale solos.
Oh my god, Stress. Shakuni coming out huge there. Absolutely massive. I cannot believe that. Very well played. Very interesting play as well. Varaxa, early we saw in that game, you know, having those Rift to goes very early on. He managed to steal them from one opponent at Salty Springs and, you know, managing to get to the top 3 as well. But, you know, some interesting names to see there. So Evil, Shakuni, and Varaxa coming out on the top 3.
Gentlemen, the minigun reigning supreme at the end game once again. What a finish that was, and what a first game that was to kick things off here for the solos action. Shakuni taking home the first.